Good morning, everybody. It is morning. It's 7:15 on Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I hope this day treats you very well and that everything is peaceful in your world today. Let us tap right in and see what message Spirit would like to share with us on this day. Collective energy, please, Spirit, collective energy. What would you like to tell people for this day, the day of Thanksgiving? Collective energy, please, Spirit, for this day, the day of Thanksgiving. All right, in the central energy, in the central energy, whoa, well, we've got betrayal and deception. So somebody was trying to get away with something tricky, and they were being deceitful. And so they're getting divorced. They're getting cut out. You're divorcing trickery and fraud and people or persons who are that because they're disloyal. So you're cutting them off. 3 of Swords. Boom. Get out of here. In the challenge position. Queen of Wands. They weren't expecting your determination. They weren't expecting your confidence. In the subconscious, well, we've got the 7 of Wands, challenge competition, but maintaining your control, persevering, and standing up for yourself. In the face of this betrayal. In the recent past, well, in the recent past, we got the Hermit reversed. Somebody lost their way. This trickster, this fraud, they lost their way. There's no light in them. They don't know the truth. They can't see the truth. They're disconnected from self and from source. Intentions and expectations. Ten of Swords. It's a painful ending. A defeat, a collapse, and a defeat. They lost their way. Coming after you. In the near future. Temperance in the reverse. Imbalance, alcoholism, addictions, overindulgence of whatever kind. Going to extremes. And now they want a 5 of Wands reversed. They want to end the conflict. So these who are addicted to whatever want to end the conflict. In the lens that's being looked through is, yeah, they want to come in again. Well, this could be defeat too. So this is conflict and winning at all costs. So, and a swift change. So there could be a swift change for those who have experienced this defeat. Those who have been defeated in this conflict are going to experience a quick change. And there's air travel. So they could be relocating, or they could be going off to another space or place. They got to get out of your house. In the environment, we've got the Chariot, a victory. So you've gained a victory over this. These people need to get out of your house. They got to leave you alone. They're in your house, causing chaos, trying to take your stuff from you. They got to get out. Hopes and fears. The Wheel of Fortune is here. So the cycle of destiny has turned and you've gained a victory here. You're going to get some good luck. And the outcome here, well, that just kind of popped right out of there. Well, I'm going to put that right back in there. The outcome here. The outcome here is you are in a Four of Swords, so you're making plans for the future. You've gained a victory. The wheel has turned on your destiny. You're relaxing. You're going to make plans for your future. You're chilling out. You're like, whew, you're going to need to renew after all this stuff. And you've got the Ace of Wands here. So there's, you know, you're passionate about your new beginning and all of the potential that it holds. You have an innate power within you and desire to make that come true. So you're making those plans. You're very passionate about it. We've got the Knight of Cups here. So there's heartfelt proposals. Somebody's feeling romantic about you. You've got a lot of options here regarding romance. You're letting something go. You're sacrificing something. You may be seeing with a new perspective. Or there's a, you're releasing something. And you've got this King of Wands here, who's a natural leader, making a proposal. You know, and this could be, so you've got this heartfelt proposals. You've got all these proposals here. You got Knight of Cups, and there's all kinds of options here, but you're releasing them. It looks to me like you are focused on this King of Wands who has overcome challenges and made a proposal. And you're coming into your inheritance here with the Six of Pentacles. You're very generous with your wealth, and you've got a Nine of Pentacles here. You've got plenty to share. And you're excited about your freedom here. And you're going for it. Or somebody's going for it. This somebody, Knight of Wands, is being unpredictable. They want to come forward and gain a contract with you. But this is the devil appearing as though they are innocent. So you got some stuff around you that's kind of shaky. But there is the real deal here too. Looks like King of Wands. King of Wands is here, and that's the Queen of Wands match. King of Wands is the Queen of Wands match, and he's here. You got all these other knights coming in trying to distract you. Page. You got a page and a knight. You got two knights, two pages, and the devil here trying to play the fool with you, Queen of Wands, and your King of Wands here in your union with your inheritance. So just be aware that you got some people here that are still trying to interfere with your future. You got some knights and some pages that want to get between you and your king. They just won't stop. They can't leave other people alone. They got to interfere with what other people got going on. It's like, oh no, you don't want him, you want me. And it's like, wait a minute. I'm focused here. Why are you getting yourself all up in my business? I don't know, but that's what they do. So they were trying to get away. They were trying to betray you. They were being deceptive. They were being tricky and fraudulent. So now they're in a Three of Swords for this betrayal, for this disloyalty. You have cut them off. Out of here, you said. Like a boss. You said out. You were able to self-preserve through this dishonesty, through this fraudulent trickery, this complete hurtful disloyalty from these jackwagons. You're the Queen of Wands. You've got a determination for life. You love life, and you're not giving it up for this a-hole. It's like, what do you think? You think you deserve my life more than me? I don't freaking think so, jackwagon. Absence. So their challenge is this Queen of Wands who's determined and confident and courageous, and absence. So they're absent. Something's absent. There's she's making somebody absent. She's divorcing them. They're challenged by their absence in this Queen of Wands life. She was able to self-preserve, stand up for herself, and survive this, whatever it was that this little jackwagon was doing. She maintained control, persevered, defended herself optimistically, happily. So they lost their way coming for you, Queen of Wands. Whoa, what the heck? They wanted to seem as though they were important, but they have no purpose in love. They wanted to seem as though they were important, but they have no purpose in love. They lost their way. They totally went away from love. All they wanted to do is look important, but they didn't give a crap about love. They have no purpose in love. None. They're cut off. There's no light in them. They're completely just disconnected from source. They gave up love for pomp and circumstance, and now they have a Ten of Swords defeat. Everything that they knew is collapsing. They could have lost their home. They may be homeless. This is a Temperance reversed. This is an addict to all kinds of things, not just substances, but really bad habitual patterns. And now they want to stop fighting because they can't get it on. They've lost their house. They're in a Ten of Swords energy. They've lost their way. They have no purpose with love. Defense. They have no defense. They can't defend themselves, and that's why they want to quit. If they still had it in them, they wouldn't quit. But they're like, oh, now they can't defend themselves. So now they want to avoid the conflict. Basically, they've lost. So in the lens it's being looked through. So these bullies that were all about abusive relationships are going to be experiencing a very swift change. It could be air travel. They may be delivered unto another location or space or place or time frame. This puppet master, those who manipulate and abuse other people's dreams and life paths. They interfere with with others' dreams and potentials. And very swiftly, this puppet master is going to be receiving a change. You've gained a victory here, the Chariot here. You're moving on. You're moving on. Kin. So kin. You could be moving on with a new family. You know, and this is something that a long time, not in January. In January, there was talk of a new family tree. Whatever this tree is, it's foul. It went foul. It went south. It lost its way. It decided to play in the dark and look important, but completely denied their purpose with love. They have no purpose with love. They hate love. They just want to dress up in the fancy clothes and walk around like I'm better than you. And the world has turned on destiny here. Wow. The world has turned on destiny here, and there is a promise of a disconnect. You're being disconnected from these little fraudulent pretenders who hate love. So you're making plans for the future here with the Four of Swords, and you've got a subtle power in you that's ready to be applied to this new opportunity and beginning. Privilege. You're entering into a status of privilege. You're going to have enough. Whatever this home is that these ones lost, these ones who effed around with love, they had nothing to do with love. They just wanted to appear important. They just lost their house. They lost their way. They're in a Ten of Swords energy. So it could be that this house is going to be reallocated to you. Queen of Wands. There's a divorce here. They're absent. And it looks like you're getting the house. We got a teacher here. They were teaching others how to drive the experience of the unsuspecting for entertainment. And justice is going to be delivered unto this one. They will be experiencing the haunting and the hardship that they have been putting onto people in this world. They will be experiencing everything that they've been calling forth. You've got forgiveness. You have been seen as faithful. You, throughout these challenges, you remained faithful. You didn't go dark. You didn't lose your way. You kept your light on, and you're shining. Your light so bright. You're a light bearer. You're a giant out there. Everybody can see you, and you've got forgiveness here. There could be a visitation bringing a message. Somebody might want to visit with a message. And, yeah, this personality, this actor wants to make an appearance to give you more conflict. So be aware of whatever message you receive, somebody trying to get into your life or whatever. They're trying to get creative. They're trying to get creative around they want to bring drama to the spiritual throne. It's a witch playing both sides of the system. So that's this important person who lost their way. This explorer sees that you care for yourself, and they're in competition for your position of service. See, they're not in service. They just want the money that goes along with that so that they can hoard it and then be a little jackass. And they want to fight with the people who shine for their things. This religious person using spirits. Religious freaking witchery. They're being seen. They have a limited and misguided perception regarding the arcana, who is innocent, who didn't do anything. And they think they can just come in here and freaking take their body, this tribe, and be you. That's what they think. They think they can do that here and now. But here and now, you're in your leadership position. And you remember. You remember. So you're in an unknown location. There is a change here. You're expected to take your seat in this spiritual throne. And these addicts are working very, very hard against you regarding a backstory. They got grudges and hatred and disappointments, and they want to put it all on you. They want to martyr you and be you because they see you as perfect, and they want to come in and F around with your reputation. These vain people. They want your evermore, and attention is brought to this. There's this invisible ancestry effing around with their witchery. And it's time for them to go in the grave. It's time for the snake to go in the grave. Time for that snake to go in the grave, this wise guy. Because you survived and you're on your path of peace. You're very conscientious, very clean in your mind and your energy. And this was prophesied. So congratulations, you are here fulfilling prophecy. Not their fantasy, not their upside down wish come true, but the actual prophecy. This player was playing with wholesome bohemians. And some people are offended by being called a bohemian, but this is a free spirit. This is a free spirit who says, I'm going to do it my way. And this is the creator that comes up and generates new paths, new ways of thinking, new potentialities outside of the box, what hasn't been thought before, pulling from source, what has not been here. This is a privileged position connected to the Most High in creatorship. And somebody was playing around with you. You're a wholesome person, connected. You're not out here saying, "Oh, I know all this and I know all that." No, you're an actual sovereign person. And they're afraid of you because you're not like them and you're not adhering to their script, to their pre-planned, pre-formatted, and pre-written, upside down prophetic plan. You were able to preserve yourself through this betrayal. And you're cutting them off. You're divorcing them. They're confused. They're confused. This wasn't supposed to happen. You were supposed to go down, not them. They did not see your passion for life. They just didn't see it. They figured you were going to go down with the count and just give up. They did not see you as a fighter. They saw you as somebody they could come in and force their way into with their energy and then stomp you down with their dream. You're not a third wheel enemy. You're not a floozy. You're not a hoe bag. You're not out there mixing energies with this and that, trying to drum up some sneaky crap. You're not out there slithering around in the shadows, planning on dominating somebody else's dream. You're this Queen of Wands, and they are absent in your life, and that's a challenge. They are absent in your life. They can't be here. They were absent in your life. They were absent in your life. They did not support you in any way whatsoever in this connection. They betrayed you. They were tricking you. They were stealing from you. They were lying to you. They were lying on you, about you. They're a challenge because they can't escape. They were absent. They did not support you in any way whatsoever. You preserved yourself. You were not a third-party hoe bag. They tried to paint you as a third-party hoe bag, and you were not that. So now you're cutting them off. You were able to protect yourself with your high-vibing energy and your good attitude, and you stood up for yourself. You stood on your own against many who desire to appear as though they are important. But they have no purpose when it comes to love. They just want to be seen as an authority in your life. They want to command your dream. But you already know this and you know what to do. You're out of here. You got protection. You're very optimistic. There's no indecision here. They lost their way. They have no purpose in love. All they wanted to do was appear as though they were important. They wanted to command your dream. Absence in the reverse. So somebody's present. Somebody's not absent. They lost their way. Somebody's here. Could be that somebody important is here, recognizing that these ones had no purpose with love, or that they failed in their purpose regarding love. And there's a Ten of Swords here. So there's a painful ending, a collapse, and a defeat. They've lost their home because there's an understanding of what it is that they have been doing. Their temperance reversed. They're addicted and overindulgent regarding substances or regarding energy and regarding the domination of other people's lives and dreams. They're going to extremes. They cannot defend themselves, and they want to stop this fighting. They're freaking out there, man. Imbalanced, completely unbalanced. Forgiveness. They want forgiveness. They want forgiveness for all the brutality that they poured upon you for no effing reason whatsoever. They just wanted to come in and dominate your dream. And not only did they want to dominate your dream, they wanted to take it from you and change it all up. They wanted to take your platform, your foundation, your beautiful dream that you have created here. They wanted to strip it from you and then change it up and say that that's their dream. But they don't have a foundation. They don't have a base. They don't have the ability to create their own dream. They got to come and take the foundation of your dream and then switch it up a little bit and then call it their own. That's what they do. And so they're all about abuse, abusive relationships. They don't want to come in and be friends. They want to come in and they want to tell you how it should be. And they want you to conform. Very swiftly, something's changing for this puppet master. These who want to drive the lives of others, thinking themselves important. They're feeling the pain from the damage that they've caused. They've caused a lot of freaking damage. Dominating other people's dreams, other people's soul song, other people's vision and view of the world. They've come in and they said, that's not right. You need to think like this. Do it. And they have no respect and no honor for your dream. Because they're this seed. So you've gained a victory over this kin. You have gained a victory over your kin. Over this religious kin. Trying to destroy you. Calling you a SLUT. Destroying your reputation. Trying to make you appear as though you aren't what you are. Look. They can't steal your destiny. They wanted to steal your destiny. They wanted your position. They wanted to call the shots that are being called from your position. But they don't have your position. So somehow they got to get in and they got to influence you into their mindset. But they can't do it. You've gained a victory over this kin. And whoever's working with them. Whoever's working with them in this manner. The Wheel of Fortune has turned on destiny. And there's a promise of disconnect from these ones. You don't have to put up with them anymore. You don't have to put up with them or anybody else who wants to come in here and overwrite your dream, your soul song, your connection with Source. They want to come in and they want to dominate your mindset. And now they want to run. Because, or maybe they are on the run. Because there's a promise of disconnect. And so now they want to run. Well, on the card it says, I don't want to run anymore. But you've gained a victory over this kin. They can't steal your destiny. The Wheel of Fortune has turned. There's a promise of disconnect from these ones. And this runner. You got somebody running. You're here with the Four of Swords. You're planning for the future. You're very passionate about your potential opportunities. And you are in a status of privilege. And somebody's feeling overwhelmed by this. They're super stressed out because they can't control your output. They can't manipulate your dream. They're unworthy of your dream. They want to come in. Their values are all about money. Their values are all about status, right? I'm important. I've got money. But they're actually unworthy. They have no love. They have no purpose in love. It's all about being in control. This is an unexpected outcome. They miss their opportunity to steal your destiny. They're a low light being. They have no energy, or they're very low level in vibrancy, and they're very unsatisfied. So they got into these habitual patterns, daydreaming about being you, and they thought that they could just take your position or manipulate your dream and then command it and then say, I did that. So this is what they want. They want to come in, they want to give you these great ideas, or so they think. They want to manipulate your dream, and then when it comes to fruition, they'll brag as though they gave you that idea and it's all them, right? So you got to cut these effers out. They want to come in and they want to take credit for your actions in the world, and it's bullshit. Fucking chasers after your dream so they can ruin it for you and make it into their dream, but they're not in your position. If they were, they'd have the dream. They don't have a dream. They want to mend a connection, but you're holding back. It's like, get out, because you know. They sabotaged commitments. This is their secret. They go in and they use sexual energy or something. They're very passionate about sabotaging other people's lives and calling their dream theirs. There's unfinished business with these liars. You've got responsibilities. You've got a soul tie that's irreplaceable. The way you love can never be matched. And there's gossip about your reunion here. These people are broken and in disagreement. They're very confused by this. How could you stand up for yourself? They're in regret. They want to have a conversation. The truth has been revealed, and you're in a soul contract here. They could not steal that from you. These prideful people could not steal that from you. You are in a new chapter. They neglected those people who take care of themselves and reciprocate. And now they're going to get reciprocation. They're going to be neglected. The guilty are going into a solitude of space. This could mean that they're going to lose their third eye. They're going to lose their telepathy. They're going to lose their astral travel ability. They're going to lose the shit that they've been abusing, trying to manipulate and control other people's dreams and outputs in this world. You say this or that, and they say, no, I think it should be this. And then they go, and push it into you. And you're like, pfft. You're in an inseparable union here, and who you are attached to, who walks with you, is very aware of this. It's too late to take any action. They can't do anything to you, and they're being detached for making all of these mistakes. Okay, you never gave up hope for a beautiful union, and these ones did not care about you at all. So it's just the way it goes. You know, some people call themselves friends just so that they can come in and change your perspective about your dream. And then they can say, that's my dream. I planted it in that mind, and this is all me. So that's the way it is. You got to be very careful with who you're listening to. You know, being friends is friends. It's coming over, playing a game. Totally disconnected from everything else, politics, religion, whatever. Disconnected. You come in and you play a game and you sit and you enjoy each other's company. Drink some tea, work a puzzle, have some conversation that is benign, right? But no. People want to come in and they want to drive your mind into thinking and believing their dream. Got to be careful. Because they'll smile in your face. Backstabber. Fraudulent trickery. You're cutting it out. You're divorcing it. You were able to preserve yourself. You're not a third-party hoe bag. You're cutting it off. You're like, out of here. Out of here with your lies. Out of here with your sneakiness. Out of here with your conniving little ways. You invited it in, you gave it a chance, and it proved itself time and time again to be what it is, and they don't want to face it. They don't want to face it. You're not a third-party hoe bag. You aren't this low vibrational being that is sneaking around trying to manipulate the minds of others. You're just out here living your dream with fire, with passion, determination. They're challenged because they're absent from your life. You've kicked them out, and they can't escape this. You're acting very aggressive because you're protecting yourself. You're being fierce. You're like, out of here. You either share in the dream or you're trying to change it, you know? And people who don't share your dream, why are they in your life? Except to try to manipulate it. So you did not get caught in a blind spot. You did not get caught up in this whirlwind. And they fell into a rabbit hole with all this crazy drama. They've been trying to trap you in a rabbit hole with a whole bunch of crazy drama, but you did not get caught up in it. You did not get caught up in it. You're not a loosey-goosey. You're not out there partying. You're not out there wasting your time. You're self-contemplating and you're observing and very in tune with the energies that are surrounding you. You're standing up for yourself. You're defending yourself and persevering through this manipulation. You're very optimistic and you know exactly what to do. You're not playing games with love. You don't play. You're not messing around. This isn't your game. You're leaving the game. And you're leaving everybody behind who is in that mind frame. And they're crushed. They're crushed. They got to pull you back. Those who are tempted by the snake need an escape, and your shine, your light is that escape for them. So they're sending out people to try to harvest it, to snatch it, to get it, to manipulate the dream of it, to use it, to manipulate it and mold it into their dream so they can go around and tell everybody how important they are by you following their commands about their dream. They're looking for an exit plan. So they're very much here. Somebody's here. Somebody important could be here. They want an exit plan. This says, I feel like a part of me is missing without you. Absence. Absence in the reverse. Somebody isn't absent. They need an exit plan. They're attached. They're attached to something. They have no purpose with love. They've lost their way. The light is out. Hermit in the reverse. Something is with them. They're in a Ten of Swords energy. They're defeated. Everything's collapsing. They've lost their home. There's an understanding of their side of the story. You know what they are. They're all about neglect. They don't want you to live your dream. They don't want you to be happy in your own right. They want to come in and they want to format you. They want to be your controller, your handler. So in the near future, you've got temperance in the reverse. We've got overindulgence in whatever, substances, habitual patterns, habitual ways of being in the world. They want forgiveness. They're struggling to get over the past. They can't defend themselves. And they're in a Five of Wands reverse. They want to end this conflict. Ruins. Everything is in ruins. They've lost their house. Everything's fallen apart. They're out of balance. They're addicted to substances. They've got really bad habitual patterns. They can't defend themselves. They're waving the white flag. Very quickly, these abusers and thieves of other people's destinies and dreams, these puppet masters, will be feeling the damage and hurting for hijacking other people's lives and dreams. You've gained a victory over this kin. They could not hijack your destiny. This kin and whoever's working with them. They're full of anxiety. They're feeling flighty. They don't know what you're going to do next. They don't know what you're going to do next. They wanted to control you, and they don't know what you're going to do next. The Wheel of Fortune has turned, and there's a promise of disconnect. They want to, there's a runner here who is guilty. There's a runner here who is guilty. You were not tempted. You weren't tempted by this snake. You didn't get into the mindset. You didn't get into the habitual patterning. You didn't go around and try to be sneaky and figure out how you could get one over on somebody. You didn't break your promises. You didn't say, oh, I love you, and then stick a knife in somebody. You didn't say, oh, I'm your friend, and then come in and reformat your dream. You know, you didn't do that. You didn't do any of that. So you're making plans for the future. You've got this new potential, new opportunity. You are a person of privilege, and these ones are stressed out. They're overwhelmed by this. Everything in their lives is crumbling. It was built on your essence, on your energy, on your identity. And you divorced them and you walked away and you said, no more will you take my energy. No more will you use my gifts. No more will you claim to be the owner of my precious vitality. Yeah, these people who broke promises over and over and over again, broke your heart, left you alone, put out many flames, or caused struggle for many, many star beings, sun beings, love beings. And they're grieving here because they lost. And now they're set adrift into the dark. The area that they loved so well. They've lost their home. Now they get to go play there. And they want forgiveness, of course, because things are very rough in this entanglement that they got. It's very, very hard. And you're being fierce. You're like, you better stay far the F away from me. Because you're an empty vessel and you're drowning and you're not taking me down with you. You put out many, many lights, feeling that they were just something to be dominated, overcome, whatever. That's their secret. And now they got a long, long road of experiencing that for themselves. And now they're trying to reach out and connect with you because they got burned. They got burned. Somebody misled them, whatever. Their needs, their needs, whatever it is that they need, it's ending because they're childish. Manipulative, childish little twangers. And they're feeling crushed because everything's in pieces. And they're seen as guilty and they want to escape. Maybe they want to escape being seen as guilty. But they're tired. They have no energy because you're leaving. Because you've cut them off, you've divorced them, you've cut the cord, you're out of there and you're leaving. And they're tired. They have no energy to move against you with. And the sad thing about this is they were siphoning your energy to move against you with it. Bad games. Bad teacher. Bad freaking teacher. Wants to apologize. There's no apology. They were having a great time. They're not sorry for nothing. They're not sorry for nothing. They really feel that they are this important person who controls the dreams of others. And, you know, what's happening in the world is their thing and it has nothing to do with you. They love entertaining themselves by causing you to have to self-preserve, by changing your dream, by watching their dream manifest through you. It's disgusting. Parasitism, it's disgusting. So you're a Queen of Wands. You're courageous. You're determined. They're absent in your life. They can't escape whatever is going on here. You did not get caught up in the whirlwind, and they could not. They could not stick you in a rabbit hole. You didn't get caught up in all this crazy drama. And they can't escape it. They wanted to swap places with you. And they have an absence in your life now, so they don't have opportunity to. They need support, but they can't escape it. They might try to come in and offer support, but they don't have any to offer. They don't have any purpose with love. It's all about manipulation. It's all about controlling the dreams and other people's output in this world. It's all about watching others manifest their implanted seeds. They don't respect your mind. They don't respect your dream. So you're standing up for yourself in this challenge. You're very optimistic. You know exactly what to do. You don't play games with love. And you're the gift. You're the gift. And you've got somebody receiving bad news. They are chaos, or wherever they go is going to be chaos. This is their life now, because it's the life they gave to you. And you survived it. And now you're divorced from it. This is a bad freaking family. A bad tribe. Who squashes the light out of their own freaking family so that they can dress up in it and pretend to be important. They squash the light out of their own freaking family so they can dress up in it and pretend to be important. This is so stupid. They destroy their own family, the brilliance of their own family tree, so that they can dress up in a little piece of clothes and a hat and freaking pretend to be important. So now they get what they gave you. It will not be absent. The nightmare of you is going to go on and on and on in their lives. They're looking for an exit plan. They lost their way. They had no purpose with love, or they tried to destroy the purpose of love, thinking themselves important. They're not into love. They're into management of the cattle. And they're greedy. And it may not be, some people are material greedy. Some people just want the power. They want to feel the authority. They want to see their dreams manifesting through your mind. So it's a Ten of Swords, painful ending. They're losing their home. The truth is out. You have an understanding. They're very neglectful. And commanding. Love. They want to command love. And that's the truth. Their temperance upside down. They're overindulging in, this says self-healing, but it's like they are out there trying to get this status of importance, and they're failing in their purpose of love through greed, because they're greedy. They want to have power and authority over somebody else's dream and manifestations in the world. So they're overindulging in this thing. They want forgiveness. Everything's in ruins. Apology. They're not sorry. The only thing they're sorry about is that they're losing everything that they stole or built off of your energy and gifts. They can't defend themselves against this. So they're defeated. These Five of Swords people, they are defeated, and very swiftly these puppet masters will be feeling the hurt from the damage that they've caused. They're feeling very uncertain about this. They don't know what to think about this. Their intentions aren't clear, or maybe they don't think your intentions are clear. And it's like, yeah, it's like exactly what you've been doing is going to be done to you. You know, if people have been manipulating the dreams and the mindset of others, and then sitting back, all look at my dream manifesting through that one, yeah, and then that's going to happen to them. They're going to be manipulated, and they're going to be doing the work for other people. You've gained a victory over this kin. They could not steal your destiny, and now they're having anxiety. They need a loan. They're in need of some kind of assistance. The wheel has turned on this destiny. There's a promise of disconnect from these ones. These runners, these ones who've been chasing after you or whatever, they don't want to chase after you anymore. You were not tempted by this snake. You weren't tempted by it. You did not fall into the trap. You didn't go into the rabbit hole. These ones were trying to pull you into it, and you said, Bafangu! I am about love. I'm about this sweet dream and this sweet song that the source creator gave to me. And everybody comes in here and tries to alter that and steal my dream, and it's ridiculous. You were not tempted by this snake. You don't run around thinking of yourself as strong or important or look at me, I can do this and that and control these people. It's like, you're not about that. You're about loving people. Not manipulating their minds and their dreams and their soul song. You're authentic and genuine in your love. Unsolicited advice. You're not taking any unsolicited advice. You were not tempted by the snake. You did not take the unsolicited advice. You didn't eat or drink the Kool-Aid. You didn't drink the freaking Kool-Aid that the majority of the world freaking drank. So now the runner, the ones who've been running after you, they don't want to run after you anymore. There's a promise of disconnect. They got to get on down the road. You've got your plans for the future here. You've got potentials and opportunities in this, and it's very passionate. Ace of Wands, willpower. You're very strong, having pulled through this. You're in a status of privilege, even though you're not going to flaunt it and you're not going to go out there and tell people how important you are. It's in here. It's the substance inside. It's the value of the soul inside. It's not about this. It's not about the outside and what people see and what they think and what you can pretend to be. It's about the inside and what the Most High sees. That's where the privilege is. And everybody else may look at you and they may say you're nothing. Innocent, naive, vulnerable seed. But the Most High doesn't see you that way. He sees you as the mustard seed. And now you may be seen as that tree. You have risen up out of this and you have been disconnected from this malarkey. Welcome. These ones are overwhelmed. They're very stressed out because everything that they built on your energy or on your gifts or everything they built through this manipulation of other people's dreams, it's all crumbling because it wasn't their dream. They didn't build their dream. Others did. And they stole the dream from other people. So you've got a welcome here. I want you to know your presence is appreciated and I can be a safe space for you. You're in a status of privilege. You are, your space is safe. These ones are arguing and fighting about your future and about the past. See, I think there's a split here. Some people are going back in time to do it again. And some people get to move on into the future and build their dream. The dream that they refused to let go. The dream that they refused to let somebody else command. They're feeling very negative about this goodbye. They can't manipulate your dream anymore. How are they going to get anything done? They don't have the capacity to generate a dream to actually make things happen. They have to use your mind and your energy to do it. They're feeling really negative about this goodbye. So they're going to try to come in and say they love you, maybe get a date, let's ask for a small favor. They need in your energy. They're going to act positive. They're going to say they're going to pretend to be honest or whatever. Or maybe they see you as positive and honest and they want to come in and grow with you. Or maybe they have a growth. There's something growing in them. There's something inside of them that is growing. They feel like they need a safe space, and your energy covering them makes it okay. They're in temperance reversed. They can't manage this. So out of curiosity, out of wanting to know more, they have sabotaged their health. The health of this whole tribe. And people are gossiping about the way they tricked others. And laugh about it. By offering sage advice in the form of gaslighting to manipulate and control your way of thinking. You got to be careful of those freaking people offering you advice, trying to skew your vision. They may want to travel with you, but it's unfriendly. If they come with a career offer, it could be it's unfriendly. Just be uninterested. Yeah, don't do that. They want to check in. It's a collaboration. They want to reconnect to your energy, to your gifts, to your mind, to your creator. You're an abundant, limitless being. You can manifest whatever you want. They need your mind. They need to control your mind. They have secret plans. And they're bragging about getting a big favor from you, or they need a big favor because they've been bragging. They're acting friendly, but they're just desperate for revenge. Acting friendly and desperate for revenge. Why? Because you survived. Why? Because you survived and you're moving forward with your original dream. They couldn't alter it. They can't command you. They can't tell you how it should be and then have you do that, subserviently. You're the commander of your own life, of your own dream, of your own vision. And these ones are pissed off and feeling really negative that they can't command you and tell you how it should be and then have you do that. Damn it, this pisses me off. I gotta cut this one off. Anyhow, you are making plans for the future. You've got this passion behind it. You're in a position of privilege, and you're being welcomed into this safe space. There's a promise of disconnect from this kin, this who could not steal your destiny. They have no purpose in love. So now they're being absent from your life, and they cannot escape this. They're going to get the gift of chaos, which is the gift that they plant in other people's minds. Because you have your dream, and then they come in and they say, they were like with their little vaccine little thing. There's my thought. There's my thought. There's my thought. There's my thought. They give the gift of chaos. They come in, they implant other thoughts onto your dream, and then they create chaos for your dream. So that's what they're going to do. That's what they're going to get. That's bad news. You're not indecisive. You don't play with love. And this is bullshit. So, okay. I'll see you on the next one, everybody. Bye.